Yo guys, I'm Yellow, the Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, and today I figured that I should be a nice guy and talk a bit about how to deal with griefers, people that might troll, assholes, people that might speak languages you don't understand, all that sort of stuff. How to deal with that in-game so that you can be able to, at best, maintain more of a positive mentality, but also to clear out some of that pollution that might happen in the audio chat. Now keep in mind that there are two important factors that are going on in the background here. Number one is that to get good communication, that's like a skill on its own, and it takes practice, so not everybody will be perfect at that. And on the sideline also, let's not forget that everybody playing at any different rank, there will always be a different composition of random people, or assholes maybe, or griefers, in which there will be less of them the higher rank you get to, but they will always be there. Now that being said, let's not be prejudgmental as well, that way we'll be able to maybe not fuck up as I'm about to explain, alright? So from the get-go, if you want to deal with random or annoying people per se, you might want to actually not block people when you're playing in-game, block people that are speaking a different language than what you're speaking. The good reason for this is because even if the person might not be able to speak your language clearly, he might still be able to call, which is really, really useful. The other day I was streaming and go figure, I got queued with 4 Russian people, in which they could actually communicate with me, and that was pretty sick, and we were able to win and everything. So for me just to call off the blocking like by a couple of rounds, I was eventually rewarded with the communication and victory because we could work together, because Counter-Strike in terms of calling, it's not that difficult really, aside from the matter of fact that they could actually do it. I mean, they were many Russian people, they just declined learning English for some reason. I don't really know why, and I'm not invested in learning how, but regardless, it was pretty sick that they decided to be like that, because that, you know, allowed us to play better. But aside from that though, you might also hit on the occasional asshole. He might stumble into your lobby. Now, it's pretty basic, like just block the guy, especially also if it does not cool down after like 2-3 rounds, then it gets almost childish, and you really got to try and shut that down so that you can preserve more your mentality, as well as focus, as well as more clean, more of a clean chat, you know, like I think I've already mentioned that. So yeah, also try and gauge exactly how pissed off a person might be, because I mean, in some cases the reason might be slightly legitimate, but if a person can't let that go and focus on the next round, it's going to be to the detriment of your possibility of getting a victory. So yeah, it's almost in those cases better to just block him. Now aside from assholes and people speaking other languages, you might also hit on the occasional griefer or troller. In 10 out of 10 cases, it's better to ignore these people completely, block them as soon as possible. Do not reward them for having a childish behavior or just outright not fitting behavior. I mean, it could be in good fun, of course, the trolling, so keep that in mind. Like, if it's in good fun, that's alright, but if it's just outrageous and silly, just block them and ignore them. And if worse comes to worst and they are pretending that they have been, for example, reporting you for griefing, remember that if you are playing the game and it looks like you're playing the game at all moments in time, regardless of what they're reporting you for, you won't get reported or banned for anything. It's literally impossible unless you're proving in the replay that gets into Overwatch, in which I, for example, might review, unless like you aren't proving that you're doing anything bad, then nothing bad will happen to you. So it's as simple as that. Now, I'm interested in what, as I get flashed there, it was an accident, don't worry. But yeah, I'm interested in what you guys are doing in this avenue as well. Do you got some kind of rule set or protocol that you're following in order to unpollute the chatter so that you can keep more of your sanity and preferably focus more on maybe getting that lovely win? Write that in the comment section below. Aside from that, I also want to give a small shout out, humble small shout out from my humble small channel to Nick Bunyan for raiding me in this gameplay right here. He raided the stream. It was unexpected and pretty cool, so thanks for doing that. And along the same lines, the video to the right here is about the petition he made. I gave him some mature critique at best, in which you guys might want to take a look at that. To the left, we got a video related to this one, which is about mental sturdiness, in which I guess it's a bit more advanced, so if people are interested in that, do go ahead. I mean, this channel is about getting smarter or better at CSGO, so go figure, right? Now, thanks for watching. If you guys want to support me and my work, and also everybody else who enjoy this channel, I urge you guys to become a Patreon. That way you also get to play with me, and you also get the other perks. Link in the description if you guys want to read about that. You should also probably follow me on Facebook and Twitter. That way you'll know whenever I do go live on Twitch, in which you can get to watch these gameplays go down live, and watch me turn insane slowly and surely as we have to block yet another crazy griefer if we are unlucky at that. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for the support, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.